afternoon to all the beloved classmates. This is my topic for the individual assignment. It is the scenario-based learning. It is like a role-playing or story performance. It is an effective approach in education. Okay, so soon we will move to the presentation, but first I would like to share this one that the guideline for the individual assignment that lecturer assigned to us. So students have to work individually to search and solve the assigned topic, including the definition, usage, advantages, and disadvantages. So my slide will cover the definition, usage, advantages, and disadvantages. And then the second one, prepare the slide presentation for 30 minutes, including question and answers, and do presentation in the class on the said week. In fact, the deadline for my assignment is tomorrow, but I'd like to do it today since the others are not ready. So let's just move to the definition. Is the definition of the scenario-based learning, or we can call SBL. It is an instructional strategy that places learner in a realistic situation where they must apply knowledge and critical thinking to solve the problems, which means that we can give them the script or prepare them the script for them to perform. Like I said before, scenario here, that means it's like a story or performance that you set students to do. So when they do it, they can apply the realistic situation in their learning as we give them the role. You can, okay, student A, you will be the father, student B, you will be the mother, and student C, okay, you will be the child that there's something wrong at school, and then you come back and ask for the apology from your parents. So how will you do it? And how will the father and mother respond? Something like this is called scenario-based learning. So this is the definition. So how do we use it?
Okay, excuse me, Mr. Narith. Seems like your slide did not move.
Not move?
Yeah.
How about now, lecturer?
Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, lecturer.
Okay.
So let's move to
Go ahead.
the usage. Yeah, I'm sorry, lecturer. It is maybe the internet problem, I think. Yeah, it's a bit slow today. So let's continue to the usage of the SBL. So we can use it in the classroom simulation, like role-playing activities. Just imagine that students get bored during the session. We cannot guarantee that they pay attention for us for the full of our session. So we can set the simulation, like the role-playing activity, like I just said at the moment, can be a father, a mother, or a child. Okay? Or sometimes can be the students that makes the mistake at school, and the other one can be the principal that give them advice. You see, when you do this, they may come up with some mistake or some laughing, some laughter for the classroom as the some students are shy. So when they do it, they will laugh. So this we mostly classroom. We simulate the classroom to pay more attention and to make them pay more attention to our lesson, like this. Or we can use it in the virtual learning environment, like case study or the problem solving task. For example, we study online like this, and can give them the some task like you give them the script about the detectives, like they want you want student to play as the detective that go and investigate a house with a murder case, and then you can set the house owner or the members of the house. So you tell them the script, like how will they talk, how will they perform, or you can ask them to record the video for you. This one is also applicable for the usage of the SBL. And they have advantages and disadvantages, but let's move to the advantages first. So advantages, like the benefits of scenario-based learning, it can engage the student actively Okay, like I mentioned at the moment, they need to they need to perform, they need to act, so they will think. So that can enhance their problem solving skill. The problem solving skill, like because I'm not good at acting, I'm not good at performance, and my speaking, or the presentation is not good. So how will I do it? How will I practice it? That they will practice more and more, so they get more confidence. So even the shy student will try to be extrovert at that moment, and they all we can also encourage their critical thinking. Yeah, something like that. When example, like I give them the murder case to act as the detective and the house owner, they will think critically, like how can I say it? How should I project my voice? Should I make my voice deeper or lower, something like this? Or how should I act for the house owner when the detective comes like this? See? That give them that we engage them actively, give them the problem solving skill and boost their critical thinking. Because mostly as you know, some young learner like to be a passive learner. Most of the Cambodian students, I believe they are passive learners. So when we apply this scenario-based learning to them, they will be more active, not passive anymore. It can also provide them real-world application of concept, like the real-world idea. Like especially, I believe they have watched the movie or some TV series about some of the role that we give them, or they can see it in the real world. Like at the moment I mentioned that we apply them as to perform like a father and mother and a child that make mistakes. So they may have seen that in their real life. Yeah, like they saw the father blame the child or the mother, okay, miss the child, like something like this. So we take them back to the real world, and that will make them think more critically and get more idea about the society. That's the advantages. However, it also comes with some drawbacks, some bad points, okay, like disadvantages. Let's move to this. So the challenges in scenario-based learning, it can be time-consuming to develop. As you know, like you cannot assign them immediately and ask them to do it suddenly. You have to give them like 30 minutes or an hour, or even give them like 1 day. Yeah, it's like you assign them today and ask them to do it tomorrow. So it can be time-consuming, including you and the students, because it requires well-designed scenario. Like there's a kind point, okay, you need to design, you need to practice, you need to rehearse, okay, for yourself and also for the students. You may come up with the problem like, okay, if that student cannot do it, how will you collaborate them to make it effective and make them possible? This is it requires a lot of time and a lot of energy and thinking into it. And it may also require the technology that may not always available, because some students don't have the material or resources to check the Google or other sites that have them in their performance, in the scenario performance. So yeah, they may come up with blank idea, okay, if you ask them to do it by themselves. But even you prepare the script for them, sometimes they need to search more, okay? They need to search the YouTube, okay, how should I act? How should I project my voice? There are sometimes the student do not have the phones or the internet as their house is far from the city, so the internet may be slow. Yeah, so that the technology cannot have that much. Is it the advantages? And that is all for the individual assignment, okay, that I cover. So come again, I cover the definition of scenario-based learning and the usage, okay, advantages and disadvantages as the as the instruction from lecturer. So that is all. Thank you. If you have any questions and answers, please feel free to ask. Or if you think I'm lacking any point, you can share your thoughts and ideas. Okay? Thank you very much.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Mr. Narith, yeah, for your presentation. Yeah, and do you have any question? Yeah, you have, please. Okay, about scenario-based learning. Yeah, Tarim, please.
Bonner, can you move back to your content?
Share the screen again.
Can you screenshot just leave a photo and send to the group? And maybe have a little bit question.
Okay, so I will send the file to the Telegram group. You can open it and ask. Just give me a moment. Sending it is loading. Yeah, I already sent it to the group. You can have a look, Harim. Hello. Do you have any questions or ideas to share?
Then let me just move on if I have any question to ask later, because this area are not the electric may be cut off, so the internet will be slow. So let's move on. I will ask you maybe individual. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Harim. So, lecturer, please give us the guidance, lecturer.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I forgot to unmute myself. Okay, I just take some time to discuss here. You have some question regarding to this one. I'm not quite sure how many people that heard about a scenario-based learning here. Have you ever heard about this one before?
Maybe it is new for me today.
Okay.
So that's why a bit new here.
A bit new, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I have done that before, but the script we just follow the textbook and ask the student for the role playing here. Because as I taught the young learners before, they got the story time. We ask them to listen, and yeah, first I will guide them first. I will read all the script and then ask them to follow like how they will make their voice or something like this, and how they will act. This is just a small scenario based learning, but for the big project I have never done that. For the small one I have done it with the students.
Okay, yeah, very good. Thank you. How about other? Okay, have you ever heard or ever applied this one in your classroom? Hello, quiet mean understood, right?
Quiet mean sometimes clean.
I
Sometimes
think
clear, sometimes clean, right?
scenario just only so scenario can be like a motivation or what?
Scenario is in like
Or we can say plan.
It's just like, okay, when we talk about scenario, when you just raise up for some case study or some case, It's not the real one, yeah, but just produce some event or some problem, yeah, for the student to learn or solve in here, for example. You got a point?
It's like just only short, right? Just only like you have any problem, just only use scenario to solve the problem right now, or just only long time.
We can say, like, for example, like the thing did not yet happen, but you need to keep thinking in different scenario. For example, like yeah, you are planning to graduate your master degree in 2 years. Yeah, but you can say like your plan is mostly there, but you need to keep thinking about different scenario. The other one can say like, oh, if I think so, but in some case, if my class just start, yeah, one semester and the other semester will be postponed, and you will come back other semester. Okay, whether you will be able to graduate in 2 years or impossible. Or other one we can say like you can keep thinking about other scenario. For example, like you may completed all of your coursework, but yeah, when you come up with your thesis, okay, writing, and you got stuck, or you did not know about this one, or you did not prepare it from right now, and then yeah, your period, all your time for graduation will be postponed, for example. So okay, this is the thing that like scenario we can say like it's not yet happened or some part, but you just keep raise up the scenario to keep thinking about the possible of all possibility problem that might happen and the possible a possible solution to about that scenario here. You got the point?
So lecturer, when I assign them as a role playing, so it is also called the scenario based learning. Yeah, lecturer. Yeah.
Of course, we can see.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, we can say like they may role play based on some scenario. Yeah, some they may read the story and then they start role play, or some they may come up with the other possibility or the problem. It can be like the problem that happened in their society. For example, like domestic violence in the family. Yeah, so yeah, they keep thinking maybe some part. The teacher just give them the topic or some part there or some problem or scenario here. The student they keep thinking about their role play or their performance based on that scenario. Yeah, so where should they start? Yeah, they may start with the drunken husband. Yeah, and after he got drunk, or yeah, after he drank or he drunk in here. Yeah, and then he will go back home and he have an argument with his wife. Later on, he just start to commit the domestic violence to in the family, for example. Okay, so this is the thing that they can prepare themselves based on the scenario provided there, and then they start to perform. Okay, yeah. So you got the point now?
Teacher, I got it.
Okay. Any other thing?
Yeah, because I was afraid that I made the wrong presentation about the scenario based learning. But after hearing that, yeah, I did the correct one.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so any other question? Yeah, should let Mr. Narith answer more. Okay, or any experience that you have ever applied to raise up the point. Yes, some maybe you have ever applied, but since you did not aware or rely about that one, that's why you did not know about, okay, what is it about in here? You got a point?
I think for the scenario based learning, we rarely apply, as our teaching style mostly for the passive learner. So we rarely apply. Even during my teaching of the 6 months, I only apply that once or twice for the students to pay more attention or to solve the problem or to solve the case that I give them. So I think most of us here may not experience that, I think.
Okay, yeah. Okay, any other question or thing? Hello.
Teacher, for the SBR story-based learning mean teacher use the story to explain to the student in class to understand or capture the meaning or lesson in class, teacher.
Okay, Mr. Narith, you better answer this question. So this is your topic, right?
Yeah, you can apply that. You can explain them clearly and ask them to follow, okay, according to our lesson, according to our title, like lecturer mentioned at the moment. If the our chapter is about the domestic violence, you can give them the scenario like that, like with the drunken husband, okay, that committed the violence in the family. So how will they solve their problem? Okay, about this. Or sometimes you don't need to give them the specific topic according to the lesson. You can just you just want to know their understanding or their performance. You just want to boost their confidence, so you can give them the free topic, okay, and then ask them to search and prepare by themselves, something like that.
Oh yes. Yes. I mean, I understand some. So, the scenario mean the teacher that use the form to guide the student and search for or educate about the story and to understand or to solve the problem that they need to understand the lesson.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes. And I want to know that the story should be enough to deliver or should be higher than if we want the student to understand the story should be like for the children we should like you said domestic violence or making violence for the student it should be the small kid or they can imitate or doing us the same activity or we just give them some scenario like that.
No, but for that domestic violence, it is like more with the adult learner. But for the young learner, you need to assign the easier scenario for them to for them to perform, for them to imitate. You cannot give them the strong topic like you said. Okay? You can give them like okay, what if you are home alone and someone knocks on your door and asks you about the information about your parent, or if you are alone, something like this. So how will you respond? You see, yeah, you give them some small topic like that. You cannot give them the big one. Yeah, for the big one, you give them to the adult.
Yes.
Yeah, like I mean, you cannot apply that. You cannot apply that one scenario based learning for all the young learner and adult learner. No, you cannot. You need to set the different scenarios for them according to their level and understand.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, I would like to a little bit. So scenario is been like it's similar to the task-based learning, right, teacher? It kind of that, right?
Yeah, it is similar to that, but not exactly the same. Yeah, because as I said, they need to perform and think more critically.
Okay, got it.
Okay, the other part we can see like scenario based here. Yeah, some part they, for example, like if you just train people or teach people to know how to solve particular problem. Yeah, even in the teaching practice, okay, or teaching practicum. Yeah, like during COVID-19, I just add one thing that we have experienced so far. Okay, we since the center like New Generation School, New Generation Pedagogical Research Center, yeah, that we train a teacher to be a mentors, to be a mentor there, and then unfortunately, because we started in 2019, but in 2020 COVID-19 come, and it does block us from being able to go to conduct the mentoring practicum at school. Yes, so at that time, yeah, we just change from the physical mentoring practicum to the virtual mentoring practicum by changing from, because some part by doing two way, because like the first scenario or the first option that we have done so far, we just use like simulation and role playing. It's like let the people to watch the lesson, okay, the recorded video, yeah, mostly from my recordings in at the time, I guess like I also the supervisor for a group of students for teaching practicum, and I just recorded their teaching, the whole session of their teaching with their own lesson plan, because and then I also uploaded in them into my YouTube as well. Yeah, so COVID-19 come, I just go and use all of those resources to be the video for them to observe. And at the time, really rare that we do not have the recorded video. Yeah, but luckily that I just have recorded all those things and uploaded into my YouTube channel here. Yeah, so we just try to use about 10 video, okay, to be the video for all of the teacher mentors there, yeah, for them to watch. And then you can see like after they watch the YouTube video about the teaching, they keep observing, noting about the point, the strength and weaknesses of the teacher journey in the video. Yeah, and later on you can see like let them role play based on that part. One of them will become mentors. The other one will become mentee, act to be the teacher in the video. Yeah, by some part, but in that part we can say like we does apply the difficulty scenario. Yeah, that because it like try to make trouble within that mentoring process there. For example, like whenever mentor just recommend teacher to change like this, like that to make their teaching better. Yeah, but in difficult scenario show that the teacher just the relative or the school principal. Yeah, so he just ignore or did not respect or listen to the mentors. So what should mentor solve that problem? Yeah, some part we can say like really amazing that they keep challenging. Some part we can say like they do not consider they are the actor or actress for the role play. Some part they just try to solve the real problem inside as well. Yeah, some we can say like they try to challenge, and some whenever they cannot challenge, they are crying as well. Okay, we produce difficult scenario, but for the people to use their talent or their competency to solve the problem are the real one. Yeah, but we can say like for that case, we did not let did not let the mentor know about those difficulty scenario. We just let only the mentee know, and just let mentor try to guess what is the scenario there. Yeah, and then they keep learning that. Okay, so this is the benefit and thing that you can get benefit from scenario based learning or some part in here, but may use in the different perspective of the classroom in here. And if we keep thinking about this one, we can say, like, if we talk about Bloom, all of these things, it just mostly just go through the high order thinking part that people need to work hard, need to reflect, need to evaluate the problem. Yeah, they need to create or find out the solution. Yeah, that they find a way to solve it here. Okay, so this is just something that you can learn and apply and try. You can say some part that okay, or the other part we can say, like, if we're talking about comprehension question. So how many type of comprehension question are there? Have you got my question? How many type of comprehension question?
Done here.
Yeah.
Repeat the question again, teacher.
Okay, how many type of question are there, or comprehension question are there?
Can the vocabulary or
Type of question, isn't it? Type of question.
vocabulary question? Let me think again.
I think you have two, open and close.
Open and close question.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other thing? Any other idea on this one?
Maybe comprehend question.
Okay. How many type of comprehension question? I can drop it there here in the group and in the chat here. So how many?
As I check Google, it says 5.
So what are they?
Is it 8?
So what are they?
It says literal comprehension, influential comprehension, factual comprehension, difference comprehension, and cause and effect comprehension. But the other source, it says 8, and the other source, it says 12. So I'm not sure.
I think maybe it is 8.
Okay, Mr. Nakri, can you clarify? I seem like not catch up the point. So how many?
So I think it is 8 types of comprehension question types.
Okay, so what are they?
So the first one we call literal question,
Mm-hmm.
and another one with vocabulary question. Third is inferential question.
Mm-hmm.
4, sequencing question. 5, main idea question. 6, we can say tone and mood question. 7, we call cause and effect question. And the last one we call opinion question. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's it. There is 4, sorry, 8 kind of comprehension question.
8 kind of comprehension question. Okay. Can you categorize it?
Categorize it. I mean that one by
Okay,
one, right?
for example, like when you design a comprehension question for one reading article. Yeah. So what are the way that the student can find out the answer? Yeah, I agree that there are about 8 or 7 or something about those time. So, but yeah, when we design the question for the student to answer, so what are the technique that you just use it to design the comprehension question in here?
Maybe
You
the
can
first we
design-
need vocabulary question.
Okay.
You can design the question. They start with what or who, and then did what, where or when and why, something like this. If we assign the reading one, we can design the question like that.
Okay. Do you agree with this one?
For me, teacher, I just give a bit. If we want to make a comprehension question, we should the question is the mean we have aim or objective that what the question want to capture or want to get. Mean the question is focused to the meaning of the story that teacher plan to tell the student to understand. But before go through the lesson, the teacher need to make or critical the question that impress or catch up the student feeling through the important or meaning of the lesson. So this is really engage and express or surprise student to want to read the story.
Okay.
That's
Thank
all.
you,
Yes.
Mr. Vitu.
Yes.
Okay. So any other thing?
Normally, I just only ask them about literal question, just like about the main idea of the story, just like know about the history of the story or the main point of the story to make them like just like know the main point so they can clarify any point or any question that can help them.
Okay. Thank you, Tarim. Other?
Yeah, I
Okay.
believe in the
Mhm.
reading when we get the comprehension question. For example, if the reading is about the case of something, for example, what if the reading is about the case of murder, we can ask them who committed the murder and when did they do it, why and where, something like this, so we can stimulate the students more, I think, rather than ask them the main idea. That's
Yes, sir.
all, lecturer.
Okay. Thank you. Any other thing?
For me, I think like comprehension on should be applied for the real life, like example, the story or the text that students have learned, and then we will ask about their opinion and what should you do if you are that person. We ask about like about their opinion. If
Mhm.
it was you, and then what should you do and what should you solve this problem or something like that. Yes, teacher, that's all.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. That's me. Any other idea now? We spent a bit longer on this, but it's fine. It's just something that aware, yeah, being aware.
I think we cannot judge every answer just only based on a teacher that they adapt the student want to get the achievement from the teacher also. Like teacher just only take hours, just only focus on the comprehend question, but in maybe have a critical in thinking also to have
Yeah.
them connect to the real life and relate to the lesson also, but based on the teacher.
Yeah,
That's all,
you are right. You can say, yeah, but each kind of question will be reflect on some level of thinking and some level of student learning as well, right? Okay, yes, some they just used like a question from Bloom taxonomy. How much do you know about Bloom taxonomy? Yeah, that
Nothing.
Maybe a little bit from I have learned from Dr. Miskun, right? Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so
Just
you
only
better learn. Go ahead, Atharim.
we have two low and high. Focus the low just only focus on the student, just only remember. After remember, they can understand or use the word. For example, you teach a vocabulary, you just only use those words to in the context or to make student remember. After they remember, they can use this word to apply in the context or eye contact based on the teacher want the student, but normally just only based on the context. After that, after the student know the vocabulary in the context, just only produce in the eye contact, yeah, to make them can understand and apply in those in the real life. For example, like you think about the word action verb. So just only you make some activity to them to make them remember. After that, you just only make another, maybe can be a question or the verb agreement, yeah, to make it clear or to make student clear, understand or remember. And another one they can understand. For example, like you said, the word work they can produce can be a sentence or you make an action, student can say the sentence. Another one just only make student can apply, maybe just only used to complete the sentence or whatever to complete their rewrite or in their study. And after that, we focus on the high Bloom taxonomy. Yeah, just only we have three. I'm not sure, maybe analyze, synthesis, and create. For example, you give a student have made one topic or one question to make a student analyze the no. You have one case, give one case to a student, so the student they need to analyze or which one better or which one are right or wrong, and after that student can evaluate from the assess which one are the best for them. Another one they can use it in the real life. Just only my understand.
Okay, very good, Karim. Okay, so in this part, I recommend you to read about Bloom taxonomy. Yeah, both Bloom taxonomy verbs, or we can say like classification of action verb. Yeah, it's really important for a teacher to use action verb to write their lesson objective. Yeah, and it will provide the type of thinking skill, or we can say like low order thinking and high order thinking skill there. Yeah, that like what Tarim just mentioned here. Yeah, and it just have 6 level. Yeah, starting from remembering, yeah, up to creating, yeah, or okay, through evaluation, apply, and so on here, that they can learn something. Okay, so this part that we can say, so as a teacher, you must know about Bloom taxonomy, and other part just linked to the question that the Thai asked comprehension question. The other part about okay, if you make whenever you design a quiz or a question for the student to read the text and answer, yeah, they will categorize to student type question. But the first one we can say like on the line question, between the line question, and beyond the line question. So we can say like yeah, have you ever heard about this series thing? On the line question, between the line question, and beyond the line question? Ever, never?
Yes, sir. Let's lecturer, I have heard and done that.
Okay. Any explanation for a style this one?
I have seen it and done it, but it's very
Line
difficult to
question.
explain.
Okay.
It's very difficult to explain it. I think you better explain.
Okay. So Tarim, anything you can share?
Line question, right?
We have on the line question, between the line question and beyond the line question.
Okay, line question. It's just only, I think it line question like contact, and another one, right? Another one to focus on the future.
Maybe.
That's only.
Yeah, I will drop into the
Meeting.
Telegram group
Yeah.
here. Everyone can see. Yeah, and then you, yeah, some maybe you heard about it, but or apply it as well, but we did not aware. And then some part there. Okay. Yes. Normally we can select on the handout or homework and assignment that you let the student do. You will come up with these 3 types of question for the student to read and find. Yeah, we can select the first one. Okay, on the line question, between the line question, and beyond the line question. Any explanation there?
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Please,
Okay,
please, come on.
Okay, I would like to share a little bit about these kind of questions, but teacher can add more. For the line questions is the kind of questions that the student can find the answers in the text. So if you want to answer those, all the answer is on the text. So student can see the answer on the text directly. So, and behind the line question is this question is the answer is not the text. So need the student think critically to answer. So this is I say a little bit about this. So teacher can add more. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chum, for answering to this one. Any other idea? Anything you ever apply?
I think
It
on
based
the line,
on the.
Okay, yeah. So Mr. Narith and
on the line, it means that the student can see the answer clearly on the line. Yeah, on yeah. And for the between the line, I think the student need to look before or after the line that we want them to answer to answer it correctly. And beyond the line here, I think the student need to think critically about the answer, because they cannot be the answer cannot be found in the text. They need to conclude, or they need to read the text, summarize, and then conclude it to answer the question. I think this is for my understanding and the thing that I have seen before. That is all. Yeah. I don't know if I'm right or wrong.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Narith. Yeah. Okay, Tarim, anything you want to share, Element, please?
Okay, just only from understand. So I think based on the test, yeah, I focus on the test. Maybe the first one, maybe on the line just only about student learn or can do from the context or from the lesson or the content of the lesson. Now the one between the line question just only about student can consider if we relate to the test, maybe about a true false statement or multiple choice. And the last one just only critical thinking based on the writing. I think that relate to the test, focus on the test. If we design or you are a teacher, you need to know about know the student and use the balloon taxonomy following by the abilities to the student. That's all.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Tarim.
Yeah, teacher, for me, I think yes, on the line question, it's the right question. Mean if the student learn about the present simple, so the question should be the right to the text that they have learned and teacher teach them. And for the two, between the line question mean student guess mean to guess the answer. The teacher give them the question and need student to find a way or to guess in the text by make them to do as a group or to work in pair. And for the third is beyond the line question, mean depend on the experience or the idea that they can answer the question, and they have to go across in the past, and they can have the knowledge from the question they can answer. Depend on the idea, teacher. That's all, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Bitu. Yeah, very good. Okay. Okay, so any other thing? Okay, so we can stop here. Yes, the reason that I asked this question, these three type of questions, since one of them will be related to the scenario-based learning in here. All right. Yes, like most of you just already share. Yeah, I just talk briefly about this one. We can say just clarify. So we can say like whenever you talk about on the line questions, yeah, this question require a reader to find specific information directly stated in the text, and they will assess the literal comprehension part. Yeah, or we can say like a literal comprehension question that you mentioned. There are 6, 7, 8 there. Yeah, we can say. So yeah, mostly yeah they can find it on the line. Maybe they can read and see all the answer on the line. Yeah. Okay, no need to go between the paragraph and so on. Okay, that's what we call it like. Yeah, some part it might be your short answer. Yeah, Tawabi question there we can say. And between the line question, we can say like this question involve making inferences and interpretations based on the text. Yes, some part student or the reader may not understand about the text directly, and unless they read the text carefully, and then they will try to find out what does that word or that phrase refer to, or that article refer to in here. So yeah, they may work harder and try to refer, or we can say like find out okay what is it about. Okay, we can say yes in some keyword, yeah, in different context they may translate it in different way, for example. So whenever between the line, they cannot answer it immediately, but they need to, yeah, they need to refer to the other part that make them understand. We can say like this kind of question, yeah, we can say like they require to read between the line, yeah, to understand implied meaning at that time. Okay, yeah, so there is no direct meaning on the line, yeah, but they need to read through or between the line or through the paragraph to come up with the meaning. And beyond the line question, we can say like all these questions are encourage reader to connect the text to broader concept or personal experience or other text some part. We can say like they need to link from the text to the world or to their personal experience there. Yeah. For example, like a scenario that we mentioned earlier, or the example that I mentioned earlier, you can say like they just watch the video of a teacher trainee that they conduct their teaching practicum. But when they just come up to the scenario in here, yeah, they need to consider themselves as the actor or the teacher in the video. Yeah, that they start to solve it. So this one that we can say like the way that we just link from the text to the world, or from the text to personal life experience, or from the text to other text in here. Yeah, that's why that we can have a reader to learn better in here. Okay, for this kind of question, for beyond the line question, we can say like those questions involve synthesis and evaluative thinking. Yeah, they need to synthesize. They need to evaluate about the situation, about the part before they can produce the answer in here. For example, like this kind of question you cannot find it from the text. You can say like just go beyond the text in here. Some part you need to go and link it with your personal experience. For example, like if they ask, okay, if you were Tom and Theo, what would you do at the end of that story? Yeah, when you have the message from the king or the letter from the king, and you have a full privilege or authority, you have to take Theo back in here. Yeah, should you just go and sing a song and drink drink wine from the palm of Theo in here, or you just go and show them the letter or the royal letter in here, and then you just take Theo back in here, for example. Yeah, so in this question, because like there is no any text that written about this solution, but the student, when they have this question, they keep thinking. They need to analyze. They need to synthesize about those things, and then they may come up with some possible solution by themselves in here. Yeah, make sure it's just possible and logical for the situation. All right. So yeah, this is the thing that we can say, like the difference between on the line, beyond the line, and between the line question. So the question is powerful. Whenever you know how to use it in a powerful way, you will be able to do it better. Okay, I would like to stop here, and I should try to link it a little bit far here. Yeah, but it just in case that we just link it to the scenario base. Yeah. Any question on this?
I got it.
You got it now?
No,
Clear or clean?
no, lecturer, a lot of
Clear
ideas,
now.
a lot of new ideas coming from you.
Okay, yeah. In case it just appear in your final examination, is it okay?
Not really.
Yeah, lecturer.
Okay. Just be careful on that. Some part it might be appear. Okay, yes, just some part again. And yeah, I think like yeah, we may break right now, and we will be back at 3:15. Yeah. And we will move to other presentation here before Venerable Sisapon presentation. Okay, in case that some of you are ready, we can do this afternoon, but it's not tomorrow morning and so on. It's fine. It's still fine. We still have time actually, right?